welcome once again to hellohnclothing. Welcome to another wonderful video tutorial. Welcome. Okay, so in this video, we're still in the Christmas season. I know I'll be saying that a lot these days. And then we'll have clients that want something wow, something they can wear for Christmas, weddings, occasions. I actually want us to learn how to make this beautiful style right here. So this is like, it has everything illusion. This style is everything illusion. If illusion fascinates you, then you need to keep watching to the very end. Okay, first things first, we have that cinched in waistline. Okay, we have the narrow kind of illusion waistline, we have the illusion yoke, we have the plunging V where illusion mesh is still being attached, we have it's mermaidy. This is ideal for anyone with a perfect figure. What do I mean by perfect figure? So you have almost to nothing tummy, nice boobs, well, I don't know, it's gonna fit you. Just learn how to make it for your clients, for your customers. Okay, so let us dive right into this tutorial. First things first, we need our basic bodice pattern. Wait, come back. Do you know that I've not told you to subscribe? I need to be telling you at the beginning of every video. It's very important. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a huge thumbs up if you always enjoy the videos I put on here, so that I'll always be encouraged to do more. Okay, so subscribe if you're not yet done so. Comment below the next videos you'd love to see, and I will sure take into account all of your comments. Okay, let's go back. Now I have my basic bodice pattern, full dress length. I have the front, I have the back. It has the shoulder dart and the waist dart, the hip line, waistline, true bust, chest, everything included there. I also extended it. My basic dress, I extended it to a gown. Okay, so this is what I have right here. So we're going to start manipulating the front. I'll take out the back and we'll work with the front first of all. So as usual, for the manipulations, I have my measuring tape, ruler, hip cuff, paper tape, everything that will make drafting easy. So before we begin, I'm going to first of all separate it so that it's easy for me to work on. I will look for a good point to divide it because it's so long. I want to divide it. So let's start from here. And I'll measure all the way to, let's just do 18 inches. I'll measure to 18 inches. Measure to your waistline and cut it on your waistline. Why are we doing this? So that it's going to be easy for us to manipulate. We'll just work on this top part and then join the other part later. So I'll use my pencil, draw that line on my 18-inch mark, 18 inches, and cut it there. This is very important so that it's going to be easy for manipulation. Now I'll just remove this one. We'll come back to this later on. Now we can focus on this. Great. So this is the waist that we have here. This is the shoulder dart. Remember that this is like a sweetheart neckline. It has some illusion on the plunging V up onto about the waistline. That's where that illusion is. Okay, it's just a small illusion attachment. And then there's a yoke mesh on the top. Since we've already known these things, I would want us to first of all work on this waist dart. So I'll slash through this waist dart. I want to close the waist dart up. I'm going to slash the middle line. I'm slashing it up onto this tip there, and then I'm going to close this shoulder dart together. Once I close it up, automatically this pattern no longer lies flat like we can see here. I'm going to hold the two darts in place this way. Hold the darts in place this way. Great. Now once you have this that is no longer lying flat, I'm going to be coming up here to the shoulder dart and transferring the fullness to the dart. So just by that middle there, I'll slash through the midpoint there, or anywhere on the darts, anywhere. I'll slash so that it just relaxes. This is what I actually want it to do. So once it relaxes, very good. The waist is okay. This top part as well is where we're going to be working our magic for the illusion. Okay, so now that we've done this, this is very necessary for the next step. Okay, the dart needs to be moved elsewhere. Once you've moved the dart elsewhere, it's going to give you free space to be able to illustrate how you want that, where the lace fabric is going to be, how you want it to be. So I'm going to start from here, okay, and just do like a love kind of illusion, but this going on, and I'll just stop here. So just work it how thin you want it to be on this other side. So I think, let me see, I want to look at it critically. I'm going to start from here. And just work my way till I get here. Okay, so I'm going to, let me use the red marker so that it stands out. So this is how it's going to be. Great. So once you have done this, amazing, we are then going to also draw the sweetheart part of this particular style. Okay, so this illusion, it's about, I'm going to use just half an inch to do the illustration. I said illustration, the illusion on this front area. Okay, I'll use just about half an inch so that when it opens up wide, it's 1 inch as opposed to having a 2 inches wide illusion. 1 inch is still okay. So just use half an inch there. Okay, it'll just be half an inch till I get to this true bust line. I'm going to use my red ink here, half an inch up onto that point. So I will then draw the sweetheart, because it has a sweetheart neckline. I'm going to use my curved ruler to do the sweethearts. So from here, you can determine how high you want the sweethearts to get to. Okay, straight up, and then continues from there till it gets here. So yeah, something like this. We're still going to close that up, so we're fine. We need to first of all measure from, let's measure from here, from this chest line to this point, and from here to this point, from this point up onto here, from this point up onto here, so that we'll see if it's going to match up on both sides. So this is about almost 2.5 inches. Let's see what we have here. 2 1/4 inches. So I need to increase here just a little bit here. Good. So now that I have that, I will connect it from there to that armhole. Good. And then from here to this part here. Great. So this is what I have. This is what I have now. So this lower part, for us to complete it, we can put in the that part that was cut off. We'll just put this back. Now this dart that is here, just remove it from the side. We really don't need it. Let's see how many inches we have here. 1 inch. I'll just come and remove 1 inch from here up onto the hip line. So 1 inch up onto the hip line. These are simple steps that you can just follow. I hope it's making sense. Let me know if this is making sense in the comment section below. Okay. Once I remove the dart, I will cancel so that I'm no longer confused. There's no dart there anymore. Then I will join this to this. I'll join it on the straight line here. Just join it back there. Great. Put your paper tape there. This one isn't matching up anymore. We can put paper there so that it matches up. So we'll just connect it back. This is the waistline. Just connect it back to the waistline and back up there. Was that waistline that was important anyway? So it's matching now at that point. It's matching now at that point. So remember that this illusion cinches in here, and then from here it cinches out, it goes out. So it depends if you want it to stop on your hip or below your hip. So I want it to go about 2 or 3 inches below this hip. Let's just make it about 3 inches below the hip is fine. So from here we'll just want to, you can make it sharp or you can curve it out. So let me see, I'll draw a straight line first to access it, or to access, it's not access, access it. Let's see. Okay, so if I feel it's too sharp, I can use my hand to just blend it so that it's not so sharp. Yeah, I think I prefer the second one, so I'll just go in with my marker. And then you want to curve this part here. You want to curve it. Great, so this part will be the illusion. Okay, the remaining parts will be the fabric. This upper part to here will be the illusion. So we can cut it now. Let's cut. So I'll start from here. Cut. And then cut here. Okay. Once I get to this point, I'll need to join these two back together to have my illusion in one piece. Okay, so let's put this together. Usually the black lines match up. Remember, you want the black lines to match up. So I'll put my paper tape. I hope you get the gist here. On this bodice, we will not have princess darts or whatever. Okay, so here, this is a, how I put it, this is like away from the norm. So in this part here, you can decide to trim or put paper and fill up. So let me just trim here to balance both out. Great. So this is now like one piece. Remember to put the neckline that you want, and most times for illusion necklines you just want a basic round neck. Okay, so I'll just do a basic round neck. I'm sure this is about 4 inches deep. I'm sure this is about 4 inches deep and 3 inches wide. If you want it to be about 3.5 inches wide, increase the width, and then you can also increase the depth. But usually this is just ideal. Okay, so yeah, we have gotten this illusion. I'll just shade here and write illusion. This is the illusion a neck or mesh or whatever. So I'll call it pattern 1. You're cutting this on fold, cut on fold, this one. And for this particular one, we are going to use, we're going to cut on fold as well. Cut on fold. Okay. Remember, this part here is illusion. You also want to draw notch line, like notch marks, so that by the time you're joining up, you know where join up to where. Now I'll cut this one. This is the second illusion for the front, so I'll blend it out this way. Great. So illusion. Now for this part, right, by the time you sew up this to this, right, you're going to be sewing up just this up that, this one that is exposed. You are sewing it and it's stopping just there. By the time you sew it together, it sits up well, okay? So that's what happens for this particular one. Okay, so yes, perfect. It matches up. You can match up and see if this upper part does not match up, trim or add to it. I'll just trim, because sometimes the fabric may just stretch beyond what we expect. Okay, now it's safe to leave it this way without contouring anywhere here or without contouring this side or this side. Why is it safe to leave it this way? Because we are going to still be adding mesh to hold, to support, so it's still safe to leave it this way. Okay, so we have the patterns for this one. We're cutting 2 pieces, one for the left, one for the right. Cut 2. So this is for the front. Okay, so this is the front pattern ready to be cut and sewn. Let's quickly go over to doing the back pattern. Okay guys, so this is my back pattern that we want to work on for this illusion dress with the illusion cutaway. Okay, so we have a zipper, waist dart, everything in the back. I will not be putting any waist dart here. I'm going to remove it, right? I'll remove this dart. This is about 1/2 inch, so I'll just come to the side, measure 1/2 inch still on this waistline here, connect it to this armhole point here, connect it up here, and then connect it to the hip line as well, to the hip line, and then trim it out. Please be mindful, there are some dresses that you just have to insert it. That it's not all dresses this will work for. Please be mindful of that. Okay, so now that we have this, we can decide how we want the back to be. Do we want mesh to start up there? Are we doing any design? Obviously we'll be wanting mesh at the upper part, and then we're also going to have that cutaway illusion waist cinching. Okay, so I've just made up my own name for the design. All right, so at this top part, I would lower the neckline. Let's use the front neckline to compare the back. Here's the front neckline. I'm going to place this on the back. You know, this is the zipper area, so it's matching up. I want to see how wide. This is where the front neckline is getting to, just here. So I'll mark that part so that the back too will start from there. I can decide to drop the back. It's already 1 inch cut down. I can drop it to about 2 inches more, so that's 3 inches in total. And then, please let me use my ruler. Great, so the back and front neckline matches up now. You can make it 2 inches instead of 3. I think this 3 is kind of low. Anyway, so now that we have that, I can also decide that I want the mesh to, you can make it curve, right? See, you're coming up with designs. Designer extraordinary. So let's curve. We can start just from here and just curve that back. Alright, so the mesh would be the whole of the armhole, and even it's up on, wait, let's do this thing well. Let me stop talking. That's if we are carving eyebrow. I'm coming up a little. Don't mind me, I'm just playing with the design. Okay, so I think it's making sense right here. Yeah, it's making sense. It's making sense. What do you think, guys? I hope it makes sense when we sew it. Of course it will. It just has to. So this will be the illusion for the back. This will be illusion. Let me cut this out. This will be illusion for the back. Alright, let me write it. Back illusion. But for the back illusion, if there's no, this zipper will cease to exist. Except you want to put a zipper on the, yeah, you can still put a zipper on the illusion with the lace. Or you can use another form of closure. You can use loops and buttons there. Loops and buttons just to give it some classiness, classy, regal, couture touch, okay? So we have that. And then I'm going to take the front side cinching so that we can use it to plan the back side cinching. Obviously, we want it to be almost symmetrical. Remember that the cinching is done on the side. This is the zipper area. We're not putting anything there. It needs to be done on the side. So here is my front cinching. I'm going to place it, yeah, from the waistline here. If it is too much, I can reduce it. Okay, so I'm just tracing the outline anyway to see how it goes, and then I decide if that is fine for me or not. So now that I have this, let me see. Okay, so let's twerk it a little, yeah. More like it. This is an interesting project, guys. Let me know if you want me to sew this. I promise I'll sew this one. Don't mind me that I've not still sewn that corset. It's too much work. The more I look at it, I'm like, hey, madam, when will you sew this? Don't worry, I'll sew it. I promise I'll still sew it, but let me take my time so that I'll do it well. But this one, no, this one is easy. I'll be able to sew it in a jiffy. So write in the comment section that you want to see the finished result, okay? You want to see how it looks sewn up. So please write it there, and I will surely I will surely sew this. So cut 2 pieces, This is the back. Alright, this is the back. Let me put back so I know. Okay, so yeah, let me know. I'll be using my fabric from ABAKAF Fabrics. If you decide that you want to see me sew this up, okay? Remember ABAKAF Fabrics, you can get your beautiful lace fabrics from them. Mesh, illusion, everything beautiful. They are in the United Kingdom. You can order from anywhere in the world. You're in the US, UK, wherever you are, you can order from them. Even if you're in Lagos, they have a store here in Lagos. as well. So please check out ABAKAF Fabric. I'll leave their Instagram handle here on the page, their website, everything you need to know to shop with them. That is the fabric I'm going to be using to make this, if you give me the go ahead to make it. Okay, so we've come to the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, as always, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. If you're yet to, comment down below that you want to see the finished product. That's what you should write though. I want to see the end result or the finished product, or sew it up, anything just to signify that you want to see me sew it, and I sure will. I promise you I'll do this one. This one is not the corset. That corset it's too much work, so that's why. And because man, it's a lot of, I don't know, I'll do it anyway, but let me take my time. But this one I won't take my time. I'm going to release the video once you give me the go ahead. So alright, so enough rambling. We are through with this project. Till we see you in the next tutorial. Stay safe. God bless you all. Bye.